if you have taken the jab, even if you did it out of fear, you are not doomed. Okay, I've gotten a lot of messages after my last video of viewers who said they were forced to take the jab. What happens if you live in the Philippines, in North Korea, even in Europe, where you are practically forced to take this VAXX? So in this video, I'm going to clear up that no, you are not doomed, even if you are having side effects. So please watch this video. This is very, very important. You are divine. Beautiful children of the stars, I say this to make sure that you know that you're a divine, powerful creator being, and that in the end, nothing and no one can take away your freedom, can harm you, or can force you to be a certain way. This world is in an alarming state of being. I always talk about there is a split. There are negative agendas. We know this. This is not the point of this video. The point of this video is this, that if you are in a situation where you already have taken the jab, even though you didn't want to, even though you were in fear, even though for you it was a negative choice, it felt like a negative choice, or if you are right now in a situation where you're absolutely forced to take it. I know that there are some regimes in the world that are very, very strict. And this is not only concerning the VAXX, the jab. This is concerning your general situation in life. If you're in a situation where you're saying, it's all well and good, Natasha, what you're talking about. Yes, great, empowerment, this and that. But I'm not in a situation of empowerment. I'm in a situation where I am being oppressed, subdued. I don't know what to do. I am forced to do these things I don't want to do. I am forced every day to go to this job I hate going to. I'm forced to take this. I'm forced to do all these things. Maybe even I'm in jail. I feel like I'm in jail. I'm in a negative relationship. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, so first of all, I want to tell you that it is never too late to start empowering yourself, no matter what situation you're on, what you have done, or what you have not done. It's never too late. Because empowerment and having the world open up for you and finding yourself in situations where you do have free will and choice, this is not something that can happen overnight necessarily. It can. But for most of us, the empowerment journey takes a long time. For most of us, being empowered on this earth plane, on planet Gaia, in our incarnations, in the state of what's going on in the world, for most of us, it's a journey. It can take months, years, and for some of us, it's a journey over lifetimes. So if you see your incarnational cycle, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, empowerment or disempowerment takes place over lifetimes. So if you find yourself in a very, very disempowered situation right now, don't blame yourself. It is not your fault. Don't say, oh no, what did I do wrong? The thing is this, over lifetimes on this earth, which has a very oppressive history, we know that there are very dark agendas that have been playing out. All these things have come to the surface in the last year. Over lifetimes and lifetimes is when we get into more and more disempowering situations. So if you are now in a very, very, very disempowered situation, you're saying, wow, but what do I do? How do I start? What can I do? They're forcing me to do this. I recently saw in the Philippines what the regime there is doing. They say you get the jab or you go to jail or you will be injected with what pigs get injected with.
Pero pag sumasagot ako, mamili kayo, magpabakuna kayo o ipakulong ko kayo sa silda. Sabi ko sa inyo, yung silda dyan sa mga pulis, walang linis yan. Tamad yung pulis maglinis. Nandoon ng lahat na ng baho nandoon. Doon kayo. Ganito na lang. I will think it over very hard. Legally, of course. Pero pag hindi ayaw ninyo, ipa-aresto ko kayo. that is in pursuance to a policy of our crisis of itong health issue. Magpabakuna ka. Otherwise, I will order all the barangay captains to have a tally of the people who refuse to be vaccinated. Kasi pag hindi, yung may verbictin na para sa baboy ang patira ko sa iyo.
Napakamali yan. Labag sa karapatan pantao yun. Kung aresto,
Those really negative fear agendas are real right there. I know this. I realize this. So if you are in a place like that or in a situation like that, the question is, how do I start? And you can start right now on your path to empowerment. First of all, by making the best choice you can in the moment. If you say, well, I only have 10 negative choices, make the best choice out of that array of negative choices with a strong heart, with a strong soul, with faith, and with empowerment. Yes, you can make a negative choice out of empowerment. You can. If there's nothing else you can do in the moment, you make that choice out of a state of an empowered soul. And I'm going to tell you, whatever happens to your body, one thing that cannot be hijacked, and that truly is your choice if you want to let it be hijacked, is your soul. Your soul cannot be hijacked if you say no. So whatever is happening to you now and you feel you are disempowered, if you start to say, okay, I'm in this situation right now. I live in the Philippines. I am being rounded up in a truck. We're being carted to the hospital and we're being force injected this. Just as an example, if you are at that point, if this is happening to you, or if you are 16 years old and your family hauls you to the medical clinic. I've had lots of emails from people who this has actually happened to, right? And I truly understand this. I understand this. Now is the time to start empowering yourself at soul level. It always starts in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, and emanates outward into your outer reality. 3D is very slow to change. The 3D reality, the manifestation process, the process of alignment to what you are inside takes a while. It just takes a while. So if you are doing everything right and you are still in a disempowered state and you're saying, Natasha, this is not working, it is working. But depending where you are starting from, what level of, what your situation is, depending where you're at, this may take a little while, and you have to start with your inner empowerment. Standing strong and saying, okay, you can't harm me because I'm a divine being at soul level. Whatever you're doing to my body, I'm standing strong in my highest vision of freedom, of health, of empowerment, of my highest timeline, no matter what happens. I always say the example of if this whole world burns up and is going down and is being, overtaken and anything, no matter what happens, and I'm standing on the last piece of land that is not burning and the flames are coming towards me. In the worst scenario, I would stand fearlessly and say, I am free. My soul cannot be hijacked. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. That's how I would stand. And I'm serious. I'm serious. I would do that. So I want to encourage you, if you are in a situation where things are being forced upon you and you don't see a way out, just stand strong and face it. Stand strong and say, okay, my soul, I see my soul. My soul is so powerful and so eternal and so divine. Nothing can ever touch my soul. And that is the base of where you have to start. Your soul is merged with your body, but whatever happens to your body, if you don't choose to give up, if you don't choose to just say, okay, I'm just giving up. This is, if you just kind of let yourself go into a mental state of absolute chaos and negativity and despair, if you don't let that happen, then that is the start of empowering yourself. If you instead choose to say, okay, this is all happening, this is temporary. I have gotten myself into this situation, and I know it's hard to hear, but I have to say that every situation you are in, you are at some level responsible for that situation. Even if you are born into the worst circumstances, we are always an energetic match to our situation. So if let's say you're born in a country, let's say you're born into the Philippines, and you are finding yourself in this situation right now, you were an energetic match to that you were born there. It is always, I always say everything is karma. Our soul's history is so much broader and so much longer than what we see right now, and it seems to be so unfair. And I agree, it is unfair. It is unfair. It is unfair, and what's going on here on this earth with karma, I don't think it's fair. It is an energetic match, and I think these rules of the universe are too harsh. I always say the karmic cycle is very harsh, and I always try to, negotiate with the makers of those cosmic laws. I'm always trying to negotiate and saying, this is too hard. How are people supposed to empower themselves if there's so much going on? If every time you make one tiny little disempowered choice, boom, you get a slap in the face. It is very, very hard, but it's not impossible to overcome that karmic loop. It's not impossible to overcome your disempowered state right now. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that you have to take ownership of your situation. You have to take ownership. You cannot feel like a victim, even though everything right now in your life may point to that you are completely being victimized, that you have no power. But I want to assure you, you have power. And because you were born into a certain situation, all it means is that you were an energetic match to that situation because of your past lives. Because perhaps 20 past lives ago or 100 past lives ago, you made one tiny choice of disempowerment, saying, okay, I give in. And that led to a little piece of, I would say, negative karma, negative energy, a little piece of disempowerment. And then the next choice you made was a little more disempowered. It's always kind of like interest accruing, right? But in a negative way. It's always one tiny little piece of disempowerment often leads to another one. And then the 3D situations follow, and you start being in a more negative situation where it's even harder to make a positive choice. So this one lifetime where you've made maybe 2 or 3 small negative choices, this is already a little bit of karma, which carries over into your next lifetime. And the next lifetime after that, you may be born into a situation that's a little more difficult, which then makes it harder for you to get out of it. You see, so lifetime after lifetime, we accrue negative karma, we accrue a state of more and more disempowerment, and then boom, you're born into a country where now you are sitting there saying, wow, they're forcing me to do the VAXX. They're forcing me to live a miserable life. I am born to parents that are very, very negative. I was abused. I was put down. That's how it happens. But you have to understand that it came from some choice that you made that led you here. Because only when you claim 100% your situation, when you say, I claim the responsibility, then you stop being a victim. If you take the responsibility away and give it to someone else, it means that you don't have the power. If you don't have the responsibility, then you can't take power over your situation. Everything that happens in my life, every single little thing that's negative, and I don't say, oh, why did this happen to me? I've had negative stuff happen. And I've learned to claim every single thing, even if it's a negative person suddenly coming into my life and wreaking havoc. I claim it. I say, wow, this is showing me, this is mirroring a piece of disempowerment in me, something that I have created. Why have I created the mirror of something negative happening to me? I take the responsibility for that, and I will empower myself to get rid of it. And this is where you can start no matter where you are. Even if you have taken that jab already, I'm telling you, you are never doomed, and it's never too late. Let's say you've taken the jab and you can start, and you're having side effects. You can start by saying, wow, this that happened to me, I wonder what happened in my past lives. I wonder where this comes from. But I must take responsibility for it. And often things will come to you. You will get visions, you will get ideas. Once you switch and say, Why am I born into this family where I am so disempowered and forced to do things I don't want to do? Where does that come from? Where is there a piece in me that is weak? Or that where's that history? Where is it stuck? Where is that karma stuck in me? Start asking yourself that. And start healing that part of you. Start healing that part. Also, we have so many beautiful positive resources, no matter where you're at. We have online free groups for Reiki healing, energetic healing. We have supplements. We have so many beautiful healers and people to help you wherever you are. Even if you just have, if you're watching this, you're online. If you're watching this, you have resources of the internet. Look for supportive groups who help you, who can uplift you, who can do healing. I mentioned in my last video, I made a video with a dragon transmission, a powerful energy transmission to mitigate all side effects of the jab if you had to take it or if you chose to take it. Go watch that video as a start. Start empowering yourself now, and I tell you, you are not doomed. And I want to tell some of you who have said, oh, if I'm around vaccinated people, I get such bad energy, I can't be around them. Try to turn that around. I mean, you're basically saying these people are pestified. Oh, stay away from them. And by doing that, you're no better than the ones who have been vaccinated, who see us who have not been vaccinated as the pest. Oh, you've not been vaccinated. Stay away from me. Right? No. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you are empowered, nothing will affect you. Not even if you think the vaccination has such negative energy and someone is beside you who's vaccinated, they're affecting me. Why are they affecting you? Are you not a powerful being of light who is impervious to everything? Do you think Jesus or Buddha or Yogananda would walk up to a person who's been vaccinated and say, don't come near me? Do you think they would do that? No. If they feel something negative in a person, they would send healing light and healing energies and support them. So I don't want you on this YouTube channel in the comments to say, oh, wow, the vaccine. These people are pestified. These people have negative energy. It's affecting me. It's making me ill standing beside one. No, because the next viewer has had the vaccine. And it's not very nice to say to someone, oh, you are now a pest, right? You're a pest. You are now diseased. Stay away from me. No, we are all divine beings. No matter who, no matter what's happened to us, no matter what choices we make, we are all divine beings of light. And we have the power to make our life beautiful and good. And we have the power to heal from anything. We have the power to turn our life around right now. So if you are in a situation where you have had the vax and where you say, oh no, I've had it out of disempowerment, watch my last video if you didn't, because I talked about how to make choices about this, okay? I'm not going to repeat that. Sorry if I sound so strict, but I really want to get this through to you because of all the messages I've gotten since yesterday. So, if you have taken this or anything else out of fear and disempowerment, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to turn into a zombie. You're not going to go down in the negative timeline automatically. You're not going to turn into a gray, future alien being. We are the grays of the future. The future is that negative timeline that some of humanity may go down to turn into the gray aliens, right? But if you've taken the vaccine, I've seen a lot of YouTube channels saying you are doomed. You are not doomed. You are a beautiful, empowered being of light that can transmute anything. So if you're there saying, oh, no, I'm telling you, feel into your soul. Through your breath, take in divine light codes. Go into the sunlight, breathe, and feel your soul expand within you. Start being empowered at soul level, because your soul is more powerful than your body. It just takes a while to translate in the 3D. Your soul is a high 12th dimensional, multidimensional, I would say, creation, beingness. that is so much stronger than the body, and that can guide the body, that can transmute the body. Your mind with your soul power together can create wellness, health, and can undo anything negative. I truly believe that. On the other hand, I know that it may take a little while, and it takes 100% faith and certainty, and I would absolutely take all the supplements and all the healing that you can get. I take supplements every time. I have not overcome the negative aspects of my body yet. No, I haven't. Absolutely not. That's why for me, I make my choice every single day to the best of my ability, what is best for me. But I have reached the state of high empowerment in this lifetime. And when I came into this life, I know that I had already reached a high state of empowerment through my incarnational cycles. That's just where I'm at. But every single person is at a different point. And wherever you are at, it is perfect and fine. And the more difficult your situation is, the more powerful your ability to change that is, because it's hard to overcome a difficult situation. I understand you. I understand you. I understand everyone who is suffering. I feel it in my heart. And on this YouTube channel, my mission is to empower you no matter where you are at. So I am telling you, the more difficult your situation is, the more incredibly transformational every single positive choice that you make will be. If you're very, very low in a very bad situation, that is when it is necessary for you and is easier for you. Because sometimes people are, okay, I got nothing to lose. What the hell? I got nothing to lose. All right, I might as well just let it all go and just start looking up towards the heavens, towards the Christ consciousness stream, towards my soul, my higher self, because I can't go any lower. So, if you're at that point, you might as well do it. You might as well just let everything go, let all the fear go, let all the crap go. You can't go any lower and say, I'm turning around now and I'm going to try this. I'm going to have faith. I'm going to uplift myself. I'm going to believe in my divine light and in my power. Right now, I'm going to start. And I'm going to, from within, start to grow my light spark. I'm going to grow that beautiful soul spark, that God spark of mine. I'm going to grow it. And I'm going to every day walk around saying, I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am well. I'm walking my highest timeline. I'm making my best choice now. Nothing can touch me anymore. Nothing. I'm a divine being of light. And this is my highest timeline. And you start visualizing your highest timeline. And what I mean by that is your best reality, your best vision of what you want life to be. That is your highest timeline, the best one. What are you visualizing for yourself? Perfect health, perfect freedom, freedom to do whatever you want. Visualize that every day and every night and uphold that. And even if you're being beaten, in the moment, you uphold freedom and health and good feeling within yourself. And if you do that, every single day, every moment, you just decide that your soul's path is so divine, no matter what's happening here. If you uphold that, I promise you, your body will change, your life will change, your path will change, the reality will change, and things will start opening up. It might take a little while, and I would do some inner child healing, karmic clearing, of course, yes. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something as well. You are able to clear all your karma in one breath. In one breath. I do karmic clearing sessions, yes, because of the belief that we don't somehow believe that we're able to clear our karma. And that's why we carry it along and drag it along lifetime after lifetime, because we don't believe that it's possible. But I'm telling you, it's possible. Through one beautiful creator breath. The breath is chi, the breath is life, the breath is life force from the creator. You imagine that silver cord of divine creatorship, that umbilical cord from God, creator source. You imagine that coming down. You take in that God breath and you imagine everything negative, all your past lives, all your karma, all your contracts, all your disempowerment, all your sickness, all your disease. You visualize it just going through you and being grounded into the earth. And it is possible. It's possible, I'm telling you. So, if you feel that you are doomed, it's absolute rubbish. If anyone tells you you are doomed, it's rubbish. It is never, never too late to heal yourself and to become the free, divine human being walking on the earth that you deserve to be. It's never too late, no matter where you're at. And I want to tell you this, okay? So if you're feeling terrible, if you're feeling bad, I've had emails from people in the army who said they've had V's given to them throughout all their lives, and now they're almost crippled. They say, I can't. And I understand this. The body is not an easy thing to change and heal and transmute, but it is possible. It's possible. And where does it come from? It comes from your soul, your belief, your faith, your vision, your strength. The light being within you can transmute the heavy, dense physical body because it comes from a higher dimension, right? And higher vibrations override lower vibrations. But you got to be in 100%. Don't doubt it. Okay? So, even if you are having sickness or disease, for me, I'm having smaller problems compared to what's out there. I have digestive issues. A little bit. It's getting a lot better because since I discovered my new dragon being self, she has helped me heal that greatly. Every day it's getting better. But I use a lot of supplements. I try to eat the right foods. I go to the Chinese doctor every couple of weeks, acupuncture. Because for me, those are very positive, supportive, I would say, measures that I feel are beneficial to me. And I use them. So, I use them, but I feel the number one thing that is helping me be empowered and heal my body is my soul, my belief, my vision, my absolute convincement, my truth that I'm a healthy divine being of light and I live by the cosmic law of free will and choice. And my soul dictates my whole life, my body, my soul coming, my higher self, coming from the higher dimensions. My belief is the strongest healer. And then my guides who come in, the dragons, the Pleiadians, Lola, the cosmic whale, the Arcturians, my unicorn guide. I do sessions with them. I meditate every day with them. And they give me healing. They give me strength. I know they are real, and I walk around every single day 100% knowing that I'm an empowered starseed being. I know my soul history, a lot of it. I walk with my Pleiadian golden queen beingness as I'm walking. I walk with Lola the whale within me at the same time. I am the whale. I'm a walking cosmic whale. I'm a walking Pleiadian. I'm a walking cosmic dragon now too. I'm a walking Arcturian. As I walk, I have these pieces of me within me. They make me whole. They make me strong. And they are so high dimensional that they are healing me. They are changing me. They are transmuting my body. But there is a reason we came down to 3D, to this dense plane. There is a reason we decided, yes, we will succumb to these rules because we have a body in 3D. That is slowly changing, I know, to a higher vibration, but there is a reason we came here. There's a reason we came to experience all these hardships. So if you are here, see every hardship as an opportunity for soul's growth, an opportunity to move up. Because it's like this. When you're very, very low and when you're going through your dark night of the soul, somehow that, when you are so low, somehow a lot of us have to get to that level to really start throwing it all off and saying, wow, now that's too much. Now I'm really going to turn myself around and I'm going to make my life better. That's it. I'm changing my life. You know, just like the smoker who has to get cancer and survive it to really stop smoking, right? Or the person who overeats and gets diabetes and keeps drinking pop all day long and eating fried stuff, and they have to really get to the place where they're in hospital about to lose a limb before they make that change. It's somehow like that sometimes. So if you're in a very bad situation, take it as an opportunity to change your life now, to start living an inside empowered life now, because nothing can touch your soul if you don't let it. No one can steal your soul if you don't let them. No one can touch that part of you, right? And if you start truly living from a place of empowerment of your soul every day, and start every single day, make the very, very best choice you can in the moment. And if you're in that clinic and you have to take that, you face it and you say, I'm an empowered soul, and I'm taking this from a place of strength. Here, do it. Do it. Do this. And I'm standing up and I'm looking at it and I'm saying, you do a little bit of magic over it. And you do that dragon meditation. I'll link it below again. And you visualize every day your body being healthy and well. I mean, in the end, if you're there having to take this, what other choice do you have? What other choice do you have, right? You can choose to just like be completely traumatized and go in a circle of despair and fear. Or you can choose to face this with pride, with strength, right? And I'm with you. I'm sending you light. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing. And I'm with you. I am with you. Every single one of you who is suffering in this way. And when I make these videos, make empowered choices and all those types of things, and you're saying, well, it's easy for you. You live in a free country, you know, look at you. You have everything. I understand that as well. But I am here in this situation, in this body, in this incarnation, because it's energetically matched to me and because of everything I have done in my past lives. I have cleared much karma. I am on a specific purpose and mission here. I am. As a starseed, I'm on a purpose and mission here to help bring light into this world, to help motivate and uplift humanity. That's just my main mission and purpose. That's just what it is, right? And I've done this for many, many, many lifetimes on many places, different planets as well, right? And you, as a beautiful divine being, have a purpose and a mission too. And you will be able to fulfill that. Whatever that is, you can fulfill that. Whatever situation you're in, it's a learning experience. It's a lesson. It's a test. Can you overcome this? And I'm saying, yes, you can. You can overcome anything, all right? And that's what I wanted to tell you as a follow-up to my last video that I made. I hope this helps you. I'm sending you so much love, right? Don't give up. You're a divine being. You're a divine being and you are never doomed. It's never too late. Take that step now of just bringing some faith and love and truth into your heart, the truth that you're divine, the truth that this earth can be beautiful, the truth that you can reach the point of absolute freedom and health no matter what happens. All right, that's what I wanted to tell you today. So this video was specifically for those who have taken this or who truly are forced to take it in their situation, which I understand, okay? All right, love you all. Have a beautiful day. Natasha, Cosmic Empress.